Shift G. That's Windows key G. Oh, it's probably Shift G.
No, I had to rebind everything.
Of
So
course.
we're probably, yeah, we're live now.
Yeah, I don't have it yet, but we're probably on a 10-second delay, so everything should be okay. It looks like we are good to go. I don't know if I'm going to be following along on the screen share or if I'm going to follow along on the stream. Either way.
You'll need to follow on the screen share or else you'll be wildly out of sync with me.
10 seconds behind, just like
Yeah,
chat.
exactly. So better just watch through Skype, I think is your safest bet.
Okay, well, it's a good thing that my wife wasn't going to be using the TV after all, so.
There you go. There you go. All right, well, anytime you want to do the intro, we're ready to go.
Looks like we are ready to go.
Yep.
Good evening, everyone, and happy Boxing Day. I hope everyone had a very Merry Christmas and a fantastic Hanukkah. I think Kwanzaa is starting up here today or tomorrow, so to anyone celebrating that, happy holidays all around. For a little holiday present for everybody, we're going to have a holiday present. We talked about this last stream that we bought Des a star on Good Old Games, GOG. GOG is offering random video games for you to purchase for the low, low price of $3 US, which really isn't too bad. And the game is guaranteed to be worth more than that.
Right, at least $3.29.
They're going to save you 29 cents on this deal. But the odds are the games are actually probably worth more than that. Most of the games on GOG, even though they are a discounter for the most part, are still in the $5 to $10 range, even though they still have some that are $30 or $60. And theoretically, most anything in their catalog is available for us. Des was talking about this last time that she actually tried this out with just a couple to see how it went. And we ended up with a $5 game and two $10 games, I think.
Yeah, I only one of them was really cheap. I actually have them on the screen coming up here in a second, or at least they should be. But, you know, who knows? Who knows if they are? I have to stare at it on yeah, it looks like I did not take the privacy screen down.
Yeah, the privacy screen's still up. That's actually hilarious. This is the old style stuff. I just saw it now.
Yes. Okay, so oh, because I did the command for put the privacy screen on instead of take the privacy screen off. So there we go. Good. Good. Excellent.
All right, so now that we got that squared away, we're going to get started and go ahead once this loads up. We're going to open up this last star and see what it is that we're streaming tonight, because right now we don't know. And that's part of the fun of this. There it is. We're back. The winter sale has ended, but we still are able to open up our star through today and tomorrow. But we're going to open it up now live on stream, so you all get to see exactly what it is we're getting. There was something I wanted to add to that. Oh, that's what it is. Because we are streaming via PC tonight from Des's system, which is fantastic for doing this. It allows us to do something fun and interesting. There is a 10-second delay on the stream, which is a little inconvenient, but it shouldn't affect anything because Des and I are in sync. But it will mean that the chat will be 10 seconds behind what's going on, which means that our responses to chat will be more delayed than normal. And it's not that we're not paying attention to you guys, it's just that we literally can't see it until 10 seconds later. With that, I think we're ready to go. I'm going to go switch over and make sure I'm looking at the correct screen so that I can make sure I'm following along with all the action.
Actually, my husband
We'll be
told
right
me
back.
that our audio is not balanced together, that I'm quieter than you. So I put the privacy screen back up so I can go fix that, and then I'll be back.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back. Okay, so I have dropped it down, so hopefully that'll help out. And YPods in the chat can let us know if it becomes a problem at any point.
Yeah, and we need Des to be audible here.
It would help if I was audible. Okay, so I think I've got that fixed, and hopefully we're a little bit more balanced. I was all the way up, so I had to turn you down.
Then I'll probably end up turning the game volume down too, and that may be for the best, especially if we get a loud game. So those are the games that we got: Necropolis, Tahira, and oh, that's right, the Bit Trip Fate. Bit Trip Fate.
Okay, so this is the star that will decide what we're doing today. So I'm going to click it.
That blue thing.
Thimbleweed Park is what we have.
That's actually a game I want to play.
Oh, well, that's good. Okay, so let's click on it. A haunted hotel, an abandoned circus, a burnt-out pillow factory, a dead body pixelating under a bridge, toilets that run on vacuum tubes. You've never visited a place like this before.
Now, it's saying it's $20, but on sale, this went down to about $12. But even still, it's never gone below $12 that I've seen. So this is still a very good price to have gotten this for $3. And this is a high-quality game. And it's something that I'm interested in. So as far as random goes, this is pretty amazing.
All right. So I'm going to... what do I want to do? Okay. All right. Well, I have to install this. So I'm going to put the privacy screen back up briefly while I go into GOG Galaxy and get this running.
Hopefully it shouldn't take too long. You got a nice, strong connection.
Yeah. So, okay. Shift R.
While you're doing that, if you can talk while you're doing that at the same time, why don't you go ahead and tell us how your Christmas went?
My Christmas went pretty well. I'm just waiting a second here to see if the privacy screen went back up because it does not appear to have.
The privacy screen banner is up, but
yeah,
we're not in the Galaxy window, so
yeah. I don't know. I pressed.
Okay, well, I can monologue for a little while then. I'll figure out something to talk about.
I got it.
Never mind.
We're up. I mean, you can continue to monologue because I have to go and do stuff now. All right, so I can close the internet, shrink this, open this.
So many things to have to be done.
So many things.
And I gotta walk back and forth. Okay. Yeah, no, YPod, you're absolutely right. This is a game. This is the type of game we would have streamed anyway. If I ended up buying this on Xbox, and I may still end up buying it on Xbox because it is a game I'm interested in. This is very much in the wheelhouse of games we might have streamed. For Des's purpose, this is an adventure game that is done, I think, by Double Fine. I don't think that's right. Hold on a second, because I actually want to get this information right. I'm going to be going back and forth between things. Thimbleweed Park. Point-and-click adventure game developed by Ron Gilbert. That's the key name. For Microsoft Windows, Mac OS, iOS, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, Linux, Android, and Nintendo Switch. It was a Kickstarter crowdfunded game with a goal of $375,000. So it's a spiritual successor to Maniac Mansion and Secret of Monkey Island, which were both done by Gilbert and Winnick. So it's designed to be very similar to that. And you and I have both played, I think you've played Maniac Mansion. I know I have.
Yes.
And we've both played Secret of Monkey Island. I know that. So that's the kind of game we're playing tonight.
Yeah, I've played Secret of Monkey Island, Maniac Mansion. I dropped you down some more.
I was still too loud?
Yeah, well, I think I'm quiet, or is what it is the desktop audio is just more powerful. I'm going to bring the microphone closer to my face as well. Maybe we'll get that.
I'm just a screamer. You can't contain me.
You're just a screamer.
Oh, dear.
What can you do? What can you do? All right, so I'm just waiting on the install. They don't give you a, like... Oh, I'm at 55.1%. So, yeah.
We're almost there.
It's going pretty well.
That was stupid of me to say, and now it's been preserved.
Okay, apparently it's better according to Mr. Des.
Thank you, Mr. Des. We appreciate the help.
Of course, it'll all get jacked up as soon as the game audio comes on, so I don't know. It's fine. At least, hopefully we can just change the game's audio in-game, and then that will solve it.
We won't have to worry about it. It'll all be taken care of. But it could be like Saturday Morning RPG, another Kickstarter game that didn't have audio options, so who knows?
Yeah, I mean, the good news is that I can hear the game's audio versus your voice, so as long as I and you are about the same, then the game shouldn't be a problem.
Yay!
Okay, game is installed. Let's press play. And let's see what our options are. Sound. Okay, so we do have sound control if sound is a problem.
Yay!
I'm going to display text. Let's do text in English. What do you think?
Yeah,
Sounds
I think
good.
so.
Okay, so I'm now going to take down the privacy screen. And we should be good to go. But Christmas was fine. You know, we had some drama because my brother didn't. Oh, look at that. It works. Okay, so the black bars on the side I can't really do a lot about.
No, because it's not actually. That's perfect. That's
Yeah,
fine.
because it's not actually
Form
34.
factored.
Yeah. All right, so we are in options. And I think we're good for now. We'll just have to start a new game and see how we do. Let's do casual mode because we don't want to get bogged down on puzzles.
Well, I don't know. We may get bogged down on puzzles anyway, but the game does already have walkthroughs out, so I can go look things up if we really become a problem.
Okay.
But it comes with a free tutorial, so who knows? Maybe we won't have to.
Maybe I won't. Okay. So, oh, it has the 9 choices, like LucasArts style. So
Right, the old-fashioned ones. This obviously they are really harkening back, and this is a strong appeal to nostalgia. So we can go down the nostalgia path again if we really want to.
okay. All right, so there we go.
I can't use that with that.
I can't use that with that. I can't
We're
use
can't use that with that all night tonight.
1987.
Taylor Swift. Where's that 1989?
I actually don't know if it's 1987 or 1989. 1987 sounds familiar, but it's 1989.
Man, this is some hardcore graphics.
They spared no expense. Population 81. Ugh. Man.
That's a very, very small city, even for small cities.
Oops.
Part 1, the meeting. But that means there's more parts, right? Because that's how it works. There are no things that have part 1 of 1.
I mean, they could be, you know, one of those things where it was going to be 5 episodes and they ran out of money after episode 1, so it's only 1 episode.
Well, that's the thing. I always, whenever I think about stuff like that, I think about Buckaroo Banzai, which is a hilarious movie from the 1980s as well. And at the end of Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension, there is the expectation of sequels. And in fact, they sort of are showing you what's going to happen next. And they tell you, look for more adventures in this named movie. And it, of course, never came because Buckaroo Banzai was a huge flop in the theaters, even though it's got this tremendous cult following.
All right, so obviously the voices need to come all the way up.
I will take your word on that because I can't hear a thing except you. But that's on my side.
Oh, I guess you're not getting the desktop audio, huh?
Nope. And that's okay. I don't need to. I've been without audio any time you've been on controls.
Alrighty.
Hey, Willie.
Okay, so I guess we can talk to Willie here.
I'm supposed to meet someone down here. Have you seen anyone? Anyone other than you?
I guess we have to decide how we're going to play this. Are we going to be like the good helper person, the snarky asshole?
I think we're going to end up being snarky asshole regardless because none of these choices are anything but snarky assholes. I mean, really.
I have to go. I'm sorry I could not offer you a drink.
Are you a victim of the inferior
but you didn't.
social support system?
No.
I need some whiskey.
Okay. I'm supposed to meet someone down here. Have you seen anyone?
Do you have any whiskey?
Well, I might have seen someone. Do you have any whiskey to tell me? You gotta bribe me. Well, if I give you whiskey, you're gonna have seen everybody, right? Because that's how whiskey works.
I'm glad Chuck is dead.
Oh.
Ruined my life.
That's not nice.
Wow, this guy sucks.
I have to go. Sleep well.
Willie is not a good person. You know, there are good drunks and bad drunks, and he seems like a bad drunk.
I mean, all right, let's look at this sign.
Trestle Trail to Thimbleweed Park, 1.7 miles.
I guess we can look at this note. Boris, I'm glad you've decided this is the right solution to our problem. There are eyes everywhere, so follow these steps precisely. Go to the river down by the Trestle Trail bridge. Turn off the light above the Trestle Trail sign so I know you've arrived. Meet me at the large entrance to the underground sewers. Make sure you're not followed. Okay,
well, Willie's kind of following us with his eyes. You're supposed to turn the light off.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that after I find the entrance to the underground sewer, man.
Okay.
Why are we gonna...
I understand. I'm an explorer too, but that's one of those where this is like the tutorial level.
You don't think we can die?
I'm sure we can die.
What's that arrow?
It's like it's supposed to be a way down, but maybe you're not allowed to go there yet because it's kind of like grayed out. Maybe it's green if you could actually go there.
Alright. I guess we'll go turn off the thing.
You couldn't do anything with that rock, right? The one that was in the middle of the stream.
I didn't try to, so let's examine the light. Look at the light.
The light is turned on, and I do not see a light switch.
Alright, well, maybe we can smash it with this rock.
I wonder if I can use this rock to put out the light.
On light.
Yay! You used that with that, and it did something.
Great, we're vandals now.
We are.
We're criminals.
I have completed step 3 of the note.
Well, maybe we own the bulb somehow, and we're not.
Okay. Meet me at the large entrance to the underground sewers. Doo-doo. Alright, so there's not a way down. Okay, Willie is not askable, so...
I have to go. Sleep well.
We can't ask him where the underground sewer...
Do you do anything with your ticket? Probably not. That is some dense foliage.
That is. We're probably gonna get eaten by a wolf.
You're liable to be eaten by a grue.
Oh hey, there's the underground sewer entrance. Ah!
Grue!
We just got slapped by a ghost.
And now it's dragging us through the muck.
So far, we're not doing very well.
The good news is that it's all plot-based, not doing very well. Well, that was a very fast part 1. Never mind. So that entire segment of me saying, what about part 1 of 1? No, clearly not.
Well, we're dead now.
It's Mulder and Scully.
So tell me again why you're here.
I was assigned to the case by the Home Office in Albuquerque.
There is no
Why is Home Office in Albuquerque?
It's neat to know.
Well, I don't know, and why are there so many Germans hanging around Albuquerque?
I especially don't need some junior agent.
They sound German?
Yeah, they sound German.
Especially some
Jeez.
junior agent that
I mean, I
thinks
think
they
the
don't know there
developer
isn't a
might be
home
German,
office in
and that's why they sound German.
So stay out of my way.
I don't think that they're pretty American, I thought. What do I know?
And I'll wrap up this case and
Yeah,
we can
if we
both get
have
the
a
hell out of
boring
here.
puzzle, you can
Your
research
reputation
that.
certainly
Why half
precedes
these
you, Agent
actors
Ray.
sound German.
I'll take that as a compliment, Agent Reyes.
Agent
That's how it
Reyes
was intended.
sounds German.
I'm sure it was.
Agent Reyes sounds
Yes.
German.
The red-headed
I headed to town to talk to the
agent
local
does not
sheriff.
sound
The
German.
body is starting to pixelate.
Pixelate,
Body
not decompose.
starting
So they know.
to
So
pixelate.
That's like fourth wall.
wow.
This is going to be a long night.
Okay, so let's see who we are now.
Detective Angela Ray, senior agent.
All right, we're
Itch my
Detective
badge.
Angela Ray, senior agent. Apparently, we can also be Reyes. So, all right. So town sucks. We don't have a car apparently. Oh, we're
Quite possibly not actually agents of the
Yeah.
same unit.
yeah, exactly.
We're gonna have a good old time here.
Okay.
We got subtle subterfuge going on in all different directions.
And we can use a really cool cell phone.
Man, that is breaking technology.
Use the camera
There's
on
no
the
film in
corpse.
The camera.
Ugh, okay, fine. Alright, well, let's see what's up with Reyes.
Detective Antonio Reyes, junior agent.
Antonio.
Exactly my badge.
That's a lot of
He
notes.
also doesn't have a car. He also isn't quite possibly... Apparently no one is an agent. Good.
Remember to call Mom tonight, though, because
Well,
I'm still a good boy.
It's cool.
Look at your
So,
badge.
we're gonna
Maybe it's-
give the Polaroid film to
Sure, I'll carry your crap.
her.
Sure, I'll
Yeah.
carry your crap.
Okay. Thanks for carrying my crap. Okay, so use the film in the camera. Use the camera on the body.
Smile.
Smile.
Alright, now we have a picture of the body.
Appears to be a male, approximately 40 years old. Looks like he's been in the water for 24 hours. You can tell by the pixelation around the nose and neck. Let's see here. There's no wallet in his pockets. But I found a card. Possibly
So now we have all of his
from a
stuff again.
hotel.
Right.
Now we can head into town and find the local sheriff.
Well, we don't have his teddy bear.
Yeah, we don't have all of his things.
It's an empty whiskey bottle.
Let's just take it.
We should go find the
I mean,
sheriff.
if you can pick something up, you're supposed to. You know how these games work.
Alright. Suit is tailored. It's not a gunshot wound. Oh, and this
Oh,
is
wait.
our previous thoughts. Okay.
It's a hotel
I mean, we
key
saw it happening.
from the dead man.
We
Yeah.
know what happened.
We got stabbed by a ghost,
It's a good
apparently.
photo
Ghosts.
of the
Well, I mean,
body.
maybe he
I
got
like
frightened to
how
death. Who
the
knows?
state-of-the-art
But yeah,
camera can alter the angle of the shot.
I wonder if we can open the body.
What? Perform an autopsy. In
Well,
the middle
no,
of
you
the
can't
scene.
open the body.
That's the coroner's job.
Okay, fine. Let's examine this sign.
Trestle Trail to Thimbleweed Park, 1.7
Alright,
miles.
well, let's talk to this dumb guy.
We
let's
should
go find the sheriff.
The sheriff.
Good idea, Agent Ray.
Cool. Well,
I've
that's
had enough chatting.
it's been fun talking to you.
Completely useless.
Oh, okay. Here, Agent Reyes, why don't you look at the light?
The bulb's broken.
Do something useful for a change.
They made the same notes on the body, so that's cool.
They're like twins.
Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna go to the gates. Oh wait, I wonder if they can find the entrance to the thing.
The sewer entrance.
Yeah.
The one, because yeah, the ghost got us before we got there. So we
We never got to do anything there.
we were supposed. Our decedent was supposed to be meeting somebody down there, so he might still be down there and be able to tell us what this is all about.
Okay, so there's a tree stump.
Freshly cut.
Freshly cut.
Interesting. Interesting.
That's disgusting. Better take a deep breath.
All
We
right.
should go find the sheriff.
Nope.
We should go find the sheriff.
Time to go find the sheriff.
Alright, I think we should go find the sheriff.
I found the sheriff.
That seems to be the...
We should go find the sheriff.
Guys,
gosh.
we need to find the sheriff.
You know, maybe we should go find the sheriff.
If Willie's the sheriff, I'm gonna get upset. Willie's gone.
Willie probably is the sheriff. That's a good point. That would be a little cliched, but you know. Right click to execute the highlighted verb.
So it's like context sensitive. It knows what you probably want to do.
Okay. Double click to move quickly to cursor location. Hold down left button to get your character following the cursor around. That could be... Oh no! Alright, I have to take a picture.
So many controls.
I'm gonna take a picture of this. Because I can see this becoming a huge problem later as I, like, screw up the stream trying to hotkey things.
Or, you know, we say, okay, that's enough. How do we save the game?
Yeah.
Whoops.
Okay. I have a reference photo now, guys. We are all good.
Print that sucker out.
Options is Control O. And skip dialogue is...
Period.
And we can switch characters easily. That's actually going to be really helpful.
Right, and it's up to 5 characters, so... They don't stay together. That's going to make some interesting puzzle solving.
Alright. Let's just look at this
It's
tuna
an empty
can.
can of Crockford's tuna heads.
The good parts.
Alright.
I'm sure we'll use that eventually.
Okay. Why don't you guys, like, chat with each other? Do you have anything to say to each other? Okay.
We should find the sheriff!
I need to get back to solving this case.
More highway or... Oh, we don't know what's this way.
And the sun's starting to come up.
Oh, look, it's a... What?
Mystery van.
Wait, we need this circus flyer, obviously. I'll look at it later.
Signals are very strong.
The Pigeon
The
Brothers.
Pigeon Brothers Plumbing.
What signals?
The signals. Signals are very strong tonight.
Why are you dressed like a giant pigeon?
We're the Pigeon
We're not
Brothers,
dressed.
woman. I'm Beth. That's my sister Emily.
Hi
there. But remember,
What?
signals are very strong tonight.
Okay, well, while you go
Yes,
talk
you
to...
already said that, but what signals?
I'm just screwing with you. Dark night.
He
deserted
doesn't sound
road,
German anymore.
Me in a giant pigeon
Huh.
costume. It was too good to pass up. But the signals are strong tonight.
It could just be I thought he sounded German because Boris sounded German. This is really odd. Should I save my game? Let's see.
Nice chatting
Oh,
with you.
shoot.
I need to find the sheriff to solve a murder.
Stupid
Nice
mouse.
talking to you too.
That was not
So
my
much for that.
fault.
No time to talk. We need to figure out
If
the
it's not your if
signals.
it's gone wrong, it's not your fault. It's lag, not the mouse.
You two
Mouse.
are-
It's not the mouse's fault. It's lag.
You seemed really determined. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
They're just nodding their heads.
No time to talk. We need to figure out the signals.
Okay, okay. Alright, I got it.
2 minds like yours should be able to figure it out.
Okay. Can we just...
I need to stay focused and solve this murder so I can do what I need to do.
So why do they want to solve the murder since we have determined that they're not actually FBI agents?
I don't see anything up ahead. I think the town must be in the other
Oh, an
direction.
Atari cartridge. Hey, Reyes, how come you missed this? Oh,
He's a terrible agent.
he's the worst.
It'd be interesting if they were unable to see things that the other one could see, like that you couldn't have seen it before.
Okay.
That's true.
I've
That's a
got
good point.
murder
Maybe we
to
can just
solve
steal their car.
anyway.
I mean, we're not actually federal agents, so...
I need to commandeer this vessel.
No need. The perps are outside.
Click, click. Click, click, click.
How do I arrest them? Maybe I'll use my badge on
I'm
them.
not showing my badge here.
Squeak,
Okay.
no time to talk. We need to figure out the signals.
Okay. I've got a murder to
Maybe
solve
pigeons like
anyway.
nuts. Give them some nuts,
Click, click.
because you didn't try that one yet.
Click, 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 click. Click, click, click.
Let's just
Or just, you know, run away. That works too.
pick
Plastic
up the
rings.
plastic rings.
Oh, that's because of plastic
Like
rings.
from a
Soda
soda.
soda can. Right.
Ooh, look, it's the cemetery.
And there go the Pigeon Brothers.
I wish I could attach them to each other somehow. Like, I can make them get together if they're both on the same screen, but if they're not both on the same screen. Okay.
Well, I need to get back to solving this case.
Let's go to the
We
cemetery.
should go find the sheriff.
Let's go find the sheriff. Let's go find the sheriff of this stupid town.
I think I know what our first quest of the game is.
Do you think it's finding the sheriff?
Pretty sure it is.
Ah.
Now what? Commercial break. Last time on Thimbleweed Park.
Previously on Thimbleweed Park.
That was literally the only thing of significance that happened. We took a picture of a corpse.
Thimbleweed Park. Nice name for a town.
Is it?
I mean, you picked up some useful things that we're going to use later on. If you hadn't picked them up, we wouldn't be able to solve the puzzles.
Alright. What is this? A speck of dust. Pick it up, dude. Pick up the speck of dust. Alright.
It's just a pixel. You've broken a pixel.
Violin repair shop.
Mm.
Thimbleweed County's most exclusive watch and violin repair.
Well, now we know why he
Repair
drinks.
Watches and
Yep.
violins for the rich or famous.
Oh, look, a hint line flyer.
It says, need help playing Thimbleweed Park? Call the fully automated Hinttron 3000 at 446.
Fully automated.
Maybe
Why
we should
talk to a
call
person when a computer can do it for you?
Maybe we should call them. Well,
Do you know where the sheriff is?
At some point, we'll have to investigate
Closed.
if it's
Looks like they cleared out in a hurry.
actually functioning in some way. Alright. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna try not to let them stray too far from each other.
So what'd you get for Christmas? Anything particularly good?
Well, this year oh, look, we found the sheriff.
Howdy.
Did you?
I'm the Thimbleweed Park
So for Christmas you got to visit the sheriff.
That's right.
Remember calling the Federinos?
I don't recall calling the
That's what you
Federinos.
are, Feds.
Of course you don't recall calling the feds. That's not how it works.
Well, neither of us are actually feds, so...
That's why you don't remember it too. You know, it's
Damn
kind of
straight, we're the feds.
Damn straight, we're the feds.
Whoa! Hold your horse arena.
So it sounded like you were saying you didn't do presents this year.
We
Looks
did a
like you heard
secret
about our
Santa,
little
so
murder
each
Reno
person
out by
bought
the bridge, huh?
one
There is
person a
nothing
present, so
blue
everyone got
about
one
murder, sir.
present. So my sister was my secret Santa, and she
Ignore
bought me
him.
an eyeshadow
new.
palette.
Nice.
Oh, and we had a $50 price limit as well, and that's because half of us had moved and half of
Or,
us were
you know.
traveling. So it was like the people who were traveling didn't want to drag all the stuff, and we just spent like $20,000 in the last 6
I
months
hope he's
moving.
talking
So
about on TV.
you know,
Very, very reasonable stuff.
yeah. But I
Nice.
did get myself presents. You know, I got myself some 4 games: the 2 Final Fantasy, 9 and 12, the remasters, and then Danganronpa 1 and 2, Danganronpa 1 and 2, and
Dang it, Ron Paul.
what was the
That makes no
Yakuza
sense.
Kiwami, which is
Are we
the
authorized
remake
to
of
shoot
the
people
first
we knows?
Yakuza game. And then I was thinking about getting myself some of the like better games of. I didn't absorb any of that conversation though, so I have no idea.
That's the downside. He was complaining about murder.
Yeah, we should go talk to the coroner.
The Sheriff Arena said we should go talk to the coroner.
I agree, Agent Ray.
I'm perplexed
Okay.
by this statue over in the the foreground. What kind of this is a fancy building, but what kind of a fancy building has a statue like that just sort of hanging out
Well,
the
and
foreground?
is it like Bacchus or something? So
Yeah, I mean that would be a fair interpretation of the wine glass, but the form looks very feminine to me, and Bacchus was definitely a guy.
that's true.
It just keeps going. There it goes.
Until you say, ah. Look, I'm gonna pick up some more dust. This better be a collectible.
Use dust with dust.
There better not be some, like, friggin' questicle later where I have to
Have actually picked up all the
5
dust.
specks of dust, yeah.
Pillowtronics, the brain of our city.
Hmm. Cool. Okay, well, the sheriff works there and the coroner works here, so let's go see the coroner.
I mean, it's a small town hall for a small town, right?
Isn't that
Howdy-ho,
the sheriff?
I'm the Thimbleweed Park coroner. Welcome to
Well,
the
it's a small town.
The Fingertron
Oh,
3000,
these are
the
latest in
Facetron 3000,
crime-fighting
and the
computers
Bloodtron
made by
3000.
Pillowtronics Inc. This is all probably pretty advanced, even for the Xpovos.
Oh, do enlighten us.
Oh, to enlighten us.
I love your sarcastic humor, Agent Ray.
It's not humor.
There you go again.
We're
And
interested in any
now there's
pictures
just
of
toes in the
these
foreground.
They look
Yeah, I don't think the bodies are properly
Yes,
refrigerated
happy
at
to
this
explain, so happy to explain,
medical examiner's office.
Yeah, you might want to
Well,
take
he's a
This better
coroner,
have a
not
good
a
time.
medical
Ready on it.
examiner for starters, so, you know. He might not even be a doctor, actually.
Tell us
I
about the
don't trust his
Bloodtron
medical license.
3000.
This is
Since
the
you don't
Bloodtron
have to be a
3000.
doctor to be a coroner.
Put two
They just
bloody
mostly
objects
are,
in and it will
but
match
it's an
the blood
elected
type,
office,
printing
and
out a
then
report to who.
unless the state has a specific regulation that you
Tell us
have to
about
be
the
a doctor.
Fingertron 3000.
Right a Reno, the Fingertron 3000. Insert a fingerprint registry of known criminals and a fingerprint from the murder weapon on fingerprint tape, and it will do a match-a-who.
Well, I'm glad
Ugh.
Agent Reyes
Tell us
is
about
writing
the
all this
Facetron
crap
3000.
down.
The Facetron 3000. Or, as I like to call it,
Let me guess. The face Reno?
no, that's what the sheriff calls it. You city folka who crack me up. Just insert 2 pictures of an individual and it will verify a positive match.
I mean, couldn't your eyes do that?
Well, I mean-
The Sheriff Reno.
Maybe they're bad angles and one's blurry. You gotta scan and enhance, scan and enhance.
Zoom in and enhance is not real. It doesn't
Of
exist.
course it's not real.
It doesn't exist. I mean, it
Especially
might
not in-
exist in this game, but it doesn't
Maybe-
exist in real life.
It didn't exist in 1987. It doesn't exist now.
Zoom and enhance.
Whatever.
But you know what? It's a trope because they were doing it in 1982 with Blade Runner.
Well, Blade Runner, someone was saying that they think Blade Runner is where it started.
The origin. I
Yeah.
don't remember seeing it earlier than Blade Runner,
Stuff.
but
I think we're
that doesn't
very
mean
enough.
anything.
This is all very impressive, sir.
Yeah,
This should
that
cut hours
means
of our
nothing. It's
investigation.
true. I mean, if you could think of an example prior to Blade Runner, that would tell us something, but
The absence of knowledge does not, in fact, give you
yeah,
knowledge.
the absence of proof is just the absence of proof. That's all it is.
It's like we're living in the futuristic year of 2017.
Ha ha.
I hate this town.
This
Let's
does not seem
investigate
very
these Tron
sanitary.
machines, Then go see the sheriff and get out of here.
It's
No,
not
I mean there was
the
the spider web in the corner, another spider web over in that
Smells
corner. I'm
awful.
thinking that actually is a real skeleton.
It's empty. There's a fingerprint
Is
kit here.
is Reyes laughing, or is that Ray?
It's empty.
You are
It's
doing a funny little dance over there. Do you need to go to the bathroom?
What's he doing?
Chewy Caramel Center.
Ew. What the hell?
Awarded to Dr. Mort E. Shun by Sheriff Crook.
By the sheriff.
That's
So-
good.
Maybe they should call it
The certificate was awarded to him in doctorates by the sheriff, because that's who awards doctorates. The sheriff does.
Lots of medical books.
Okay.
there.
Well, I guess we can put the photo of the body.
But
in
you need
the
another photo to compare
Facetron,
it
but I
to.
still need 2. Yeah.
Right.
We can't do anything with the fingerprint kit. Well,
It's an empty whiskey bottle.
Can we go back to the corpse and get a fingerprint now? Because we didn't have that before, did we?
Wrong-sized body hole.
yeah, but couldn't we use the fingerprint kit on the
That
empty
bottle
whiskey
is
bottle?
too muddy to still have prints.
Okay, how about using it on the.
I don't want to waste the powder on that.
Like
I need
he
to dust the
obviously.
murder weapon.
Okay,
There is no murder weapon.
but what if we identified the victim or something? That could be cool, right? Wait, is this a speck of dust? Yes. Okay. I'm just gonna
Specs
leave
for
that
everyone.
dumbhead down there. Eventually he'll get sucked up into me, probably, right?
He may be useful eventually. We'll do something.
Hello again, Agent.
Hey, he
Reno.
did actually get sucked up. You're absolutely
Hopefully
right.
the coroner filled you in on our state-of-the-art Reno computer.
He changed his clothes pretty fast.
That's some very serious
That's
computer
some
power.
very serious computing power you've got there.
Yes, sir, Reno. It's all state-of-the-art computer Renos from Pillowtronics. Absolutely infallible.
Pillowtronics. What is Pillowtronics?
I mean, the court
I have
said something
issue
about
with them
a
calling a computer
restaurant.
infallible. That's an interesting choice of words.
Restaurant 3000. The last step in a fully computerized Reno arrest. The final link in the chain
I mean,
of a guaranteed
to a certain
conviction
degree,
Reno.
most
Every
computers
detail
are
Reno
infallible because
analyzed
all they're
and
doing is math
verified.
operations, and math is very well defined.
Come on.
Right.
Problem is that
Sorry,
they get into
Reno,
more
I
complicated
get
stuff and they
carried
start
away
doing what humans
sometimes.
tell them to do. And humans will,
This is the
they'll
big
always do
bad
exactly
boy
what the human
Reno
tells them to do, but the
venture
humans
out.
are very
The
fallible.
Arrestron 3000. Just feed 3 reports
Well,
from other
infallible
Tron
just
machines into
means
this, and it
incapable
issues
of
a
being
100%
wrong.
Reno valid
Right.
arrest
So
warrant.
a computer is
Now, these
capable of being
machines are the
wrong
reason we
if it's
need
been
But
only
only-
programmed
law
badly.
enforcement
Right.
officer or Reno.
So, yes, the
Chuck
computer
said
is incapable of
computers
being
will soon
wrong
put us
in the
all
sense
out of
that
work,
it's
allowing for a
doing
full
exactly what
life of
was told to
luxury.
do.
Who is this Chuck we keep hearing about?
Sadly, Chuck passed away a few days ago. There was a big service out at the cemetery of Reno. Oh, the entire town showed up, which isn't
Hey,
surprising
a
for
reason
the
for us to
hero
go
of
investigate the
Thimbleweed
cemetery.
County. We'll talk more about Chuck later. I need to run to Reno and check on a disturbance call out at the old circus. Probably that stupid clown.
Man, they even got the
Reno kid.
LucasArts font.
Yeah.
Looks like we need to go talk to the rest of the weirdos that live in this town.
Well,
We
the
should steam up.
the
It will
nine
be
panel
faster.
choice thing
You
was
cooling your
that
heels in the local diner
scum?
would also make
Yep,
things
Scum.
go
That's what
faster.
it was.
If we
Yeah.
follow agency
Scum with
codes
2
and
M's.
this shouldn't
With
take
two
long.
Just don't mess anything up. I want to get out of
I
here.
wonder
as
if these
fast
two
as
are gonna be
possible.
BFFs by the end of
Agreed.
this. I saw
Fate brought us together.
I saw a speck of dust. Oh, I wonder if we can
Have
leave
your-
Reyes in there.
Have your specks of dust been accumulating? They have.
Yeah, they're combining.
They auto combine. So
Yeah,
Reyes has one too. So
I need to get his. I'm gonna just Reyes, give me your dust speck.
give it to me.
Speck of dust to
What am I
Ray.
going to do with a pile of dust?
We don't know yet, but probably it'll be super crucial later.
Just a bunch of files. There's
Looks like we're gonna
nothing
get
to-
5 total. That'd be my guess.
Just
What am I gonna do with a pile of dust? Who cares?
Insert 3 reports from the Bloodtron 3000,
We will figure it out.
Fingertron 3000, and Facetron 3000 into the arrest. It's turned off.
Okay.
Wanted, Pickle Bill and the Cucumber Gang. Wanted, Shady Jane and the Sunshine Gang. It's a police radio. Looks like it's on and ready to use.
Ooh.
Attention all units. Enough screwing around. I've got a
Okay.
case to solve.
There's a phone
It
here.
doesn't have any buttons.
Oh, we
Must
have
be
a
for
phone. I
incoming
haven't looked
calls
at it
only.
yet. I wonder if we have numbers
It's a
in it.
cell phone.
No. Oh, we can probably.
There should be also a filing cabinet. Looks like we need to make sure we check that out.
Welcome to the fully automated Hintron 3000 system. We aim to make your experience playing Thimbleweed
Dial a
Park
1-900 number.
easier. If you're ever stuck on a puzzle or don't know what to do, phone us. The hints here will change depending on which part you are currently playing. If you can find a hint you're looking for, it's because you don't need to solve it right now. You can always just hang up when you're done. My feelings won't be hurt much. How can I help you? Thank you. Goodbye.
I'll talk to Siri later.
Just a bunch of files.
Is that a speck of dust? No. That looks like a speck of dust, though. Alright, what am I supposed to be doing? Oh, it's the Pigeon Brothers. Okay.
This town has 80 people, and 2 of them are the Pigeon Brothers. And 2 of them are the sheriff and the coroner, so we've covered 3 people so far.
It's a bag full of plumber tools.
No time to talk. We have to fix this slight leak.
Yes.
What caused the leak?
Well, the Hydrotron's tube is obviously burned out.
We could use a new one. A WC-67?
Yeah, we're out of that size.
Must have been the signals.
Yes, the signals.
No thanks.
Okay. What's his name? Did not follow me down here this time.
Right, you gotta get some scripted sequence, and then he'll join you.
Solve this murder so I can do what I need to do.
But, you know, if you need him before a scripted sequence, then you'll have to do it manually. Looks like.
Alright.
Evening?
Use wrench.
That doesn't seem to work.
Oh, do you have to pick it up first?
Don't touch our Wrenchtron 3000.
Okay. Then.
Only someone like me with the proper training can handle it.
Right, good.
It's a circus flyer with a crazy looking clown on it. Pretty good makeup though.
Okay, closed forever. It's dead, Jim. Okay, we have safely first savings.
The doors are locked and nobody's inside.
Fancy Nancy flowers. And the diner. What's up, Sandy?
Welcome to the S&D Diner. Hey, just so you know, that article in the Thimbleweed Nickel about botulism was a smear job. So, what can I do for you, honey?
I'm a federal agent. Know anything
That's a
about
great
that?
way to ask the question. Start off like that.
Just scuttlebutt from the morning breakfast crowd. And I don't want to get into trouble.
So is she supposed to be blonde and the lighting is bad?
Yeah.
Or is her hair dyed green?
I think it's supposed to be blonde.
Shut up, Dave.
We're the feds. You can trust us.
Yeah.
What else do you know?
Okay, honey.
We're super
But you
trustworthy.
didn't hear this from me. I'd look into that crazy clown that lives out at the old circus. He's been out there since the circus closed down years ago. Never take.
This town had a circus?
He's got
Yeah, it's
serial
closed
killer
now,
written
though.
all over him.
But how did we have a circus?
How did we have a circus? Oh, wow, we're... Uh-oh.
Ransom the Jerk was the featured act at Stupendous Brothers Circus. He was about ready to go on stage and meet his well-earned doom.
Big night tonight. Full house after my raunchiest Tonight Show appearance. I really
Raunchious?
good, that little jackwad.
It's not a word.
Not being able to take a joke. I better get ready to go on stage and insult the crap out of these thimbleweed idiots. I just need to fix my hair, put on my makeup and clown nose, find my joke book.
Okay, so we have to play this sequence. Put on my clown nose, get my bleeping joke book back. Oh my gosh. Get my clown fro looking great. Alright. Clown nose.
It's my clown
Easily
nose,
done.
kid. Ouch! That's
Success.
tight. Glad I only have to wear it for a couple of hours.
Okay, what's next? What was next on the list?
Makeup?
Get the
Joke book.
book back.
Are we on a boat?
I think it's a trailer on 2 wheels.
My housekeeper does a pretty good job of keeping this place. It's an IOU. It's an IOU. Ransom the clown lost $1,000 to me, Carney Joe, and I will hold his joke book hostage until I gets paid.
Okay, so we need $1,000.
It says...
Alright, cool, cool.
My circus poster, featuring the amazing Ransom the Clown. It came off the wall.
Well, there's $1,000.
It's exactly
Probably.
$1,000 in unmarked bills.
We solved that puzzle pretty easy.
I didn't like puzzles.
It's already closed.
I'm so smart.
How do I... Where did the poster go? Oh, I have... Can I put it back on the wall? Okay, cool, cool. Alright, shiny trophies.
Meanest clown of 1977 and 1978.
We've been clowning for a while.
It's my lawyer's business card. It's my lawyer's
Apparently we,
Brent Bailey
he's a lawyer?
It's a prototype Ransom the Clown doll. It's a perfect very cozy. My maid changed the sheets today.
Okay. So, we have to go find...
Carney Joe to get the joke book back.
And get the joke book back. Alright.
My hair is all frizzy, and I'm not wearing my special Ransom clown makeup. I can't go on like this.
What if I use the mirror? Can I address that?
All frizzy, and I'm not wearing my special Ransom
Alright,
clown makeup.
we're leaving.
I can't go on like this. Get your
Ransom.
Hey, what's up?
Glad I caught you before you went on stage.
Cool.
Autographs are $100.
What?
Ransom, I'm your business manager and lawyer. I don't want your autograph.
Okay, 50 then.
Hello, Jam Pound. How are you?
Hey, Jammy. Thank you for joining us for the 3 a.m. stream. It actually is 3 a.m. for you now, isn't it? Yeah, we did start at 2 a.m.
The liability clause waived.
Correct. They will assume all liability when the kids grow up to be
We're adventuring.
Good. Toddlers start out as... It's not my fault they end up that way.
And since you've just joined us, I'll reiterate my warning that I gave at the top of the show that since we're streaming through Des's PC tonight, the stream is delayed by about 10 seconds. So we see you. We're just slow to respond, and it's not that we're ignoring you. Although, to be honest, we may not see it for even longer than that because I'm having to go back and forth between multiple screens on different sides of my room. I did not set this up optimally for this.
Ma'am.
No, mime.
Where do I find what's his name?
It's my Ransom the Clown
Carney Joe?
jar with
Yeah.
Well, he's in the carnival somewhere, right?
Yep.
His swear jar is empty. How is his swear jar empty?
Hey, I can fix my hair now.
Yay, not frizzy anymore. Nope, still frizzy. Well, that's on your list of things to do.
Alright, and I can use...
And so is the makeup.
Yep.
They didn't bleep that one out. Why did they not bleep that one out?
Yeah, that's inappropriate.
I mean, if you're going to bleep it out...
Am I supposed to have a hat, too?
No, you don't need a hat. You're all done except for the joke book and actually performing the jokes.
Hats. I can't go on stage without my joke book. I might forget my...
Alright, where's that... So we still need Carney Joe.
Yes.
It's fresh out of that crappy popcorn. Must...
Step right up.
What's up, Carney Joe? How's it going?
You got my
Can I have my joke book back?
That's Ransom the Clown.
I mean, I'll ask politely because Ransom
you got
won't.
My money, Ransom the asswipe clown.
I do, actually.
1,000 clams or you're not getting your joke book back.
Okay.
Yeah, serves you right for playing the duckies.
I can't believe I lost $1,000 of... Ugh.
I have your money. $1,000 plus interest.
But we have $1,000. We don't have $1,000 plus interest.
Yeah, we did. I robbed the swear jar.
Oh, that's why it's empty now.
Yeah.
Okay. I missed that when I was going back over to my computer.
Yeah, the jokes all suck. So how'd you get to be so famous with jokes like these?
Yeah? What do you know about being funny?
Yeah, whatever, Carney Joe.
You're just a swindler.
Yeah.
You're scamming the customers. Yeah.
It's my joke book. No spoilers here. You have to wait for my show.
Oh, that's right. This is a flashback. So the fact that this was in 1978, 1979, where he was the meanest clown, it's not, 10 or 11 years ago, even in the time frame that we're dealing with.
Whoa.
I mean, it is, but it's maybe not 10 or 11 years ago from this flashback. We're having a flashback within
right
a game set in an old time period, 1987.
So the game takes place. The main game appears to take place in 1987, and this is 1978 at least. But
at least 1979, because he had the meanest clown trophies from 1978 and 1979. So it's probably like 1980 or 83.
So we did everything we need to do. Now we can go on stage and tell some jokes.
Insult people and make lots of money.
Yeah.
I'm Ransom, the insult clown. I hope no one gets their feelings hurt easily, and if you do, it's your own fault for not being able to take a joke.
They're laughing really hard.
You guys love that pillow factory. It's the lamest claim to fame a town has ever had. Paris has the Eiffel Tower, New York has the Statue of Liberty, and Thimbleweed Park has a pillow factory. You better hope to God that feather pillows never go out of style. Thimbleweed Park is full of snobs. You guys have a concert violinist playing in the street for ambience. You're so fancy here that the bums give money to.
So he's not actually reading from his book. Why do we actually need to get the book back?
I don't know.
He knows his material.
Oh wow.
Wheelchair.
No.
Wheelchair. Yes.
I feel like that's in character for Ransom.
Seriously, kid, you're in a.
He does suck really bad.
Looks like that. God's definitely punishing you for something.
Oh, now he's crying. Look what we've done. Looks like we're gonna have to go through all of these.
You think you look like Magnum PI? A 70s.
That's probably a compliment more than anything else at this point.
In the 70s, definitely. Actually, have you ever seen a picture of Burt Reynolds without, or not Burt Reynolds, Tom Selleck without his mustache? Google it. It's terrifying.
It's terrifying. Yeah, his memory is ingrained for us as Mr. Mustache, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah, he had like a brief mustacheless period that there are pictures of, and it's just horrifying.
Yeah, I think it was a year or two, and then it was like, no, get that trademark stash back on.
Yeah, please. Like, if you want to groom it down a little bit, you can, but
fine,
it has to.
If you have to,
it has to be full,
it has to be there.
though, you know.
And black, Gretchen formula that thing up.
Circus grounds until the end of time.
Oh, we just got cursed, and now.
For another 2 hours,
Well, that serves us right. Money in the curse jar that we can steal later on.
Funny, but most laughed because they were uncomfortable, and laughing is the best way to hide from the embarrassment of others. But after the show, in his dressing room, there wasn't going to be any laughter.
Ha! I killed tonight! One of my best shows ever! I hope that ugly old lady with a curse breaks a hip on the way home. Now to get this makeup off, hop on my private jet and go see my mistress Cindy in Aspen. Yeah.
Is the makeup not coming off?
That's the curse. We can never remove the makeup, and we have to live here forever and haunt the grounds.
That's why he's always never taken it off.
Yeah.
Because he actually can't. Is that fire?
I think it. No. It's like he's aggressively scrubbing his
As much as
face.
he tried, his makeup wouldn't come off. That old lady wasn't just any old lady. She was Madame Morena, mistress of the dark arts. When she curses you, it's not an empty threat. Something Ransom was just now finding out.
Uh-oh.
This makeup and that old lady.
Look, it's our lawyer.
Ransom, I've got some bad news.
What do you want, you bald, greedy little? Can't you see I'm having a problem? Grab a tissue and.
That's not a nice. Well, I mean, what am I talking about?
Your private jet crashed while trying to land.
Ah.
Your wife found out about your mistress, and she's taking everything you own except the house in Aspen. There was a fire in Aspen and your house burned to the ground.
Oh my gosh.
The toy and doll licensing deal is dead and they're suing you for breach. And one more thing.
I think our hairspray is about to burst into flames or
And
something.
go beep yourself.
I think he quit because he knows we don't have any money anymore.
And that's why Ransom the Clown is such a creep.
Okay,
I don't think that's why. I mean, he was already a creep.
Arrest him for murder.
Right?
That's an interesting story. We'll go check up on him.
Then, well, Detective Reyes, I'd like to see what your notes on that look like. Oh, wow, we have such a to-do list. Holy crap. Find the murder weapon. Fingerprint the murder weapon. Well, that's impossible. We were poked in the head by a ghost. So, you know, that's going to be hard.
Well, they have to fingerprint the ghost. That's also going to be hard.
Yeah, so we're going to have to find whatever the ghost poked us with, fingerprint it, then find the ghost and fingerprint the ghost. Okay. Alright, so we have two choices now. Well, basically, we can go back to the body and collect all the body stuff we need because we know where the body is. Then go check out the hotel. And then maybe try and go in the sewer now that we don't have to go to see the sheriff. And just kind of regroup there. So let's switch to the other character who's closer. And we'll just walk back over there. So, yeah, so, alright, to recap, we're trying to, speck of dust.
Yes.
Speck of dust. We're trying to solve a murder. We are quite probably not an actual FBI agent.
Neither Ray nor Reyes.
We've never met our partner before, but he is also probably not.
Because
an
we don't
FBI
think we're actually
agent.
partners. We just both showed up at the same ruse and like, well, okay.
Yeah, we both got to town. Neither of us has a car. One of us walked and the other one took a bus. And the
body is still there.
There appears to be a small hole in the back of the head. Origins?
Coroner is not doing his job.
The hole in the victim's head doesn't look like a gunshot. More like a...
Okay, so with the body, we need a blood swab. And to find a suspicious item with blood on it. And get a bloodtron report. Okay, well, how do we do that? Did we find a blood kit anywhere? We found a fingerprint kit.
Probably. Yeah, and we definitely still want to use the fingerprint kit, I think, or at least try to use it on him, because that would be a thing you would do.
It's been in the water so long, its fingers are waterlogged.
At least she thought about
Might
it.
as well try to fingerprint a prune.
Okay. Crap. Did I somehow miss a blood kit in the coroner's office?
That'd be a pain in the ass.
That would
But
be. I can always send Reyes after it. Alright, go in the sewer. Cool.
Hey, we can go in the sewers now.
Okay, we can turn the lights on and
off. We probably want to have them on.
Yeah.
Just...
There's a speck of dust in the sewer. Collectibles.
This must be where any water drains to.
Okay, cool.
Brilliant deduction.
Cool. Alright, let's go down the tunnel.
Looks like this valve has been welded into position forever.
Alright, excellent. Guess we'll just... There's another tunnel there.
This valve has also been welded into position.
Speck of dust.
Another speck of dust. Speck of dust.
Another welded valve.
We have so many specks of dust now.
Important safety measure to make sure that people wandering sewers don't walk into a pile of
Yeah, you have 8 specks of dust.
A pile of dirt.
And a pile of dirt.
Okay, let's check out this tunnel then. Speck of dust. Violin.
Looks like it's lost a couple of strings.
This is where Willie lives.
Yeah, he lives down here. Ooh.
This
magic
explains
mushrooms.
a lot about this wonky town.
No, this actually explains nothing.
I'll just grab a little for later.
just
Look,
for
you
later.
never know, okay? You never know.
It's an adventure game. We're going to use it, and not on ourselves. It'll be a trade. We got to give it to the person who needs it, so he can give us the quest item that we can't pick
Ice
up.
pick. Ooh, murder weapon.
Don't touch it.
Whatever.
Now your fingerprints are all over it.
Shut it.
The prints are really clear. I've dusted it. Now I need some fingerprint tape to lift the prints.
Are you serious? Why isn't that in the fingerprint kit?
That's
What
a
kind of crap is this?
question. It's not a fingerprint kit. It's a dust kit.
Oh my gosh. All right, I'm taking these red herring bags
I'm
then.
confident I have enough adventure game red herring in my inventory already.
That's fourth wall.
I don't have a warrant for stinky shoes.
You don't have a warrant. You're not a real
I don't have a warrant for random bags. I don't want to pick that up.
At least that's a better answer. I don't want to pick that up. I can't pick that up. I can't use that with this.
Can't use that with this. All right, whatever. We have a murder weapon now.
It doesn't work like that.
Exposed wires that look kind of dangerous. Promotions from businesses that closed down in town. An article from 1972 about the factory fire.
But how is the ghost using the ice pick?
By 6. If you are reading this, turn back immediately. Sewers are no place for people who bother to read signs on walls. Some kind of knob or valve. Looks rusty and immovable.
Well, we're obviously going to have to wrench that later.
I don't want to look too closely, in case something comes out.
Okay. I think... Let's go check out the end of the trail.
Ends here at this huge rock wall.
Cool.
Freshly cut.
See, and the ghost popped out of here, so I wonder if the ghost is the one who cut the tree to kill Boris.
Yeah, because the tree was not there. The cut tree was not there before.
Okay. I'm going to leave her here for now. And go get Reyes to look for fingerprint tape. He found a speck of dust, though. It's crucial.
Yeah, I think it looks like there's probably one per screen.
Yeah. All right, we are gonna abandon the town exploration for now. And go back and see where the stupid fingerprint tape is. Because I obviously missed that. And that would at least allow me to... Alright. Let's check the coroner's office first.
It's empty.
In the meantime, we can chat about something that I read today. The World Health Organization has decided that someone who plays excessive video games suffers from a medical disorder.
Okay.
So,
how do they define excessive?
Exactly. So, I mean, I think it's fair to say that the people who die in the Korean game centers, you know, just because of the game cafe and they spend 48 hours in the cafe nonstop playing games and die of dehydration and exhaustion, they probably have a problem. But I think that this is one of those things that's going to cause serious issues, because the problem isn't so much the video games, it's the generalized obsession that the person has. So it's probably an anxiety disorder to start off with.
Or an obsessive compulsive disorder. The coroner was just there, being creepy in the archway. Well, and I read an article recently that it's not so much in Korea. I mean, you have kind of the extreme stories every once in a while, but the real the Chinese young males who are kind of victims of the female-less generation, they spend an enormous amount of time on electronics. Like, they talk to chatbots because there's no one else to talk to, and they play a lot of video games and things like that. And
it's a substitute for social interaction.
Right, and they have hospitals for video game addiction in China now and things like that. So I think they are struggling from an inability to be social in a healthy way. So if they're addicted to video games, it's kind of like a symptom, not the problem so much.
Standard city issued desk. but with no drawers.
Okay. So we already did go through the sheriff's office and the coroner's office. I don't see where we missed fingerprint tape.
It's a pretty big vacuum tube.
Can I have it?
I might break the tube.
Guess not. Okay. There was a poster here. There isn't anymore.
Yeah, we can see by the shading. Tell by the pixels.
Okay. Alright, well, if I was fingerprint tape, where would I be? I mean, I would feel like I would be in a fingerprint kit.
I mean, that would be obvious, right?
That's where I would be if I was a fingerprint tape.
What was that building? With the letters that had fallen off?
It says, "We're out at the old abandoned pillow factory. Back soon. Safely first savings manager,
Trabuk,
Mr.
Bach, Anti-Yell.
It's art by E.L. Tron.
Oh, okay.
So I think it's a credit. Okay, so the bank is...
Speck of dust!
It's the back door to the diner. What a mess.
It's a diner? I thought that was a bowling alley.
No, it's definitely a diner.
It's just
Well, a diner does make more sense for a small town.
Oh my gosh,
oh, there's the ghost. The ghost. You killed Reyes!
Oh no, he has some of our specks of dust.
That's okay. We were able to pull the pockets of the other guy, so...
Well, shit. I guess we'll...
Well, this takes me back to when we were playing Heavy Rain, and we were so terrified that I may have killed somebody.
Yeah, I mean
we have.
That was a legit fear. In Heavy Rain. I'm surprised you didn't kill anyone, to be honest.
I am as well.
You didn't even
I
get
think
the...
I have to set, you know...
You didn't even
I think
get
the
the
only
worst
reason
ending.
I didn't is because you saved my butt enough, and that the person that I was most likely to kill wasn't on the killable list.
Ethan? Ethan can get killed.
No. I mean, obviously, I did a terrible job with Ethan.
Ethan,
but
yeah,
I didn't
Ethan
do
was
as bad
very-
with him as
Ethan
I
was-
did with...
I'm
I don't want
gonna
to
see
give
if
too many
I
spoilers. Someone can watch that later on.
That looks like Reyes's notebook. I hope he went back to the home office.
I hope he went back to the home office.
It's an empty box. Pretty disgusting.
Okay, so the thing that triggered Reyes's murder does not trigger her murder.
A second murder? Well, yeah, we'd be game over screen.
Definitely Reyes's
She doesn't
notebook.
open his notebook and read it.
Definitely Reyes's notebook.
See?
Definitely Reyes.
She looks at her own. But she won't look at his. Okay. Cool. Find mushrooms in sewer, investigate sewer.
Talk to Ransom the Clown eventually. I don't think we're going to be able to do that tonight. We'll run out of time for sure.
Yeah. Alright, I guess we'll just keep looking
Nancy Nancy Flowers is closed.
We're gonna have to go to the hotel, maybe? Where's that stupid hotel?
Filled to the brim with smelly trash.
Blowout puppy sale.
Ricky's Cakes. They're open for business.
What on earth?
Hey there. Let's go over to the counter where we can talk. Alrighty now.
I can't quite put my finger on it, but this place stinks of false advertising.
What on earth?
It's, it's completely devoid of cheese, sir.
But now we sell vacuum tubes.
Cleanest cheese shop in the town.
What an exciting life you lead. Anyway, I'm Special Agent Ray.
Well, she's upgraded herself. She's Special Agent.
She was always Special Agent Ray.
Did she introduce herself as Special Agent?
Yeah.
I missed that.
Yeah.
Isn't Ricky Lee a brand of baked products as well? What am I thinking of?
Sara Lee?
Sara Lee, okay.
So... I'm looking for a tube.
I'm looking for a tube.
You're looking. No. I'm not looking for a tube. I'm looking for tape.
Over 3,000 different makes and models. Do you know the 2-letter model identifier?
Yeah, it's a WC.
And what is the make number?
67.
Oh, did one of the Hydrantron tubes burn out
Hopefully,
again?
yes.
Yes. The Pigeon Sisters need one right away.
Well, we solved that quest.
Yay! I'll put it on the town's account. This town is so bankrupt.
Yeah, like, I can't believe this town, I mean...
Give the pigeons my regards.
Turns out the government's the only thing that's keeping the town afloat. That actually kind of makes sense, right? The economy is so depressed.
Look, there's a phone book. It's in alphabetical order by first name.
Well, I mean, that might make sense for a small town when everyone's got like 2 or 3 last names.
Well, there's supposedly 80 people in this town. There's way more names than that in this phone book.
There's also businesses, but also these are probably the people who actually kickstarted.
Oh yeah, that's what those people are. The cat is like howling and howling and howling, and she's driving me crazy.
You need to go take care of Pussy?
No, I mean, she like escaped today for a while.
Nobody's inside.
And she came back all traumatized and weird.
I mean, the outdoors will do that to you.
Oh, look, the bus station. Hey.
Nature, get it off me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't particularly like the bus, the outdoors. I mean, I like being outside, but if I'm surrounded by, you know, mosquito-proof things.
I'm
What?
a federal agent. Show some respect, or I'll have you booked for solicitation.
Sweetie, I'm not a hooker.
I'm
Lenore Edmund Mulch of the famed Pillowtronics Edmund family.
Well, good
And
job.
I'm waiting for my husband and son to arrive on the bus. So I suggest you treat me with
why
a
are they
little
on the
more
bus?
respect.
Tell me about Pillowtronics.
Pillowtronics was the
What is
brainchild of my
Pillowtronics
uncle,
supposed to be?
the
What
great
company?
entrepreneur and
I
genius
don't know, but they make all the computers, so either Apple or Microsoft, maybe. Pillow. Oh, with the Windows thing, kind of looks like it might be a pillow. That wouldn't have been there in '87, so. IBM.
Do you know anything about the body by the river?
Compaq.
Oh, sweetie. Yes, yes, yes. So glad someone is finally getting rid of it. But one does hear things, and I do have an inkling of who might be connected to this nasty business.
Oh, cool. Why don't you tell me? Why do I have to ask you?
Tell me who you
Why does
think is
everyone know about Chuck except us?
I hate to cast aspersions, but I suppose it is for the good of the town.
Tell me what you know.
Actually, no, I can't do this. The Edmund reputation is at stake.
Spill the beans, trust fund Barbie.
Fine, it was my sister Dolores. She abandoned our family and the business to become a
hooker.
No,
Yes.
it was far worse.
Does she have like specks of dust on her ear, or is that supposed to be earrings?
Earrings, I think.
I don't want to take the specks of dust.
Started a few years
For
back.
shame. Oh no, another flashback.
Oh
She
no.
only wanted one thing.
Well, that's not what you want to see.
Designer for that awful game company. Mucus phlegm. Uncle
The
Chuck
Max Headroom
wanted
poster, the Albert Einstein poster, Billy Idol poster,
She was too
the ASCII chart lookup
only
table.
wanted to make stupid adventure games.
I've got to get out of this town. Uncle Chuck wants me to program his
I love
factory
nerds.
computers, but I just want to design games. I wish
You can
I
tell
could
she's a
get
nerd
job
because she's
at a
wearing
company
glasses.
Like Mucus Phlegm Games. Now the only thing I have to look forward to is my favorite computer magazine. In fact, I should check the mailbox and see if it's arrived yet.
Okay. Let's look at our journal. Pascal.
Let's try and not get this person killed.
Whatever. Everyone's dead. Find the ideal job. Check the mailbox. Escape from Thimbleweed Park. I love basic. Okay.
And Pascal and
cool.
Whopper.
It's Uncle Chuck's new invention, the Printron 3000. It's the math trophy I won when I was 12 and attending a summer program at Thomas Bodeman's School of Mathematics. These are part of my action figure collection, including my prized This is my complete set of Tolkien books, including 3 pristine sets of Lord of the Rings, The Adventures of Tom Bombadil, The Silmarillion, just to start. I reread them from time to time. It's a red gel decoder.
Alright, we're gonna need that.
Yeah, I mean, again, if you can pick it up, if it's not nailed to the floorboards, it's important for the quests.
Hot from the oven. It's so good, it'll kill ya. Seems like the mail should have... It's my state-of-the-art Commodore 64 with dual 1541 floppy drives and a blazingly fast 1200 baud modem.
Cool, cool. Is that lovely?
Ada, you're my role model. Too bad you
Ada,
don't
that would
program
make sense.
games, though.
Hunt. Hunt what?
What?
Ada, you're
The other poster one, the one that's right next to Ada, in between Ada and the ASCII.
That's the hint flyer again.
Oh, hint flyer. Okay, I can't read the text very well.
Nancy Drew mysteries. These are part of my action
Hint
figure
and
collection.
Hunt
These
were
are my Anne of Green Gables books.
like you don't want to think what I'm seeing when you look at books.
These are my Kirksbox/fiction books. I'm a believer.
My Kirksbox/fiction books. Yeah, I mean, that started in the 70s, so that checks out. Okay.
Well,
what?
This is a very nice place. I mean, the ceiling track lighting.
I like to keep my bed made. Never know who might walk into my room.
Yeah, probably.
So she wants to get out of Dodge because she doesn't like it here, but she's got a very, very nice lifestyle.
Great, a puzzle.
Just have to keep going.
Stupid friggin' puzzles.
It looks like you could come forward, like you didn't need to, like you were in the right spot there. Who knows, though?
Just have to keep going.
Yeah, I can't come forward. I didn't get a direction.
Okay,
arrow
yeah,
on the thing.
no, you're right. You can't.
We have to watch for those guys. Okay.
Pretty dark in here.
I mean, it'd be easier to do this puzzle if we knew where we were supposed to be going, right?
We're supposed to be going to the mailbox.
If it weren't for my monthly
I mean,
magazine,
if we knew where in relation to everything else the mailbox was.
Oh, let's just walk downstairs.
Turns out it was easy.
Solve that puzzle.
What a terrible puzzle. No, we're just...
This is Uncle Chuck's Indextron 3000 library filing lookup system. It uses the spewy decimal system to catalog books.
Oh, wow. So...
Letters from myself. That's kind of like a mailbox.
Most of the books in the library were written by our backers and supporters. They assume all responsibility for their content.
By Jim Moist.
Mm-hmm. Postal shortage.
So it bothers me how the text is all in straight lines, but not in keeping with the lines of the book.
Right.
Ugh.
That is bad. Okay. All right. So this is a Kickstarter.
We don't need to read those
reward,
books.
So we can leave.
Unless there's a book, the one book in there that's important,
Exactly.
just to screw with us.
I'm sure at some point we'll have to use the Indextron to look up some crap. The refrigerator looks good.
What a mess. Someone could cut themselves on those bottles. I don't want to pick that up.
Well...
Carefully handling broken glass.
Good job. You're such a good Samaritan.
If it weren't for my monthly computer magazine, being here would totally
I'm not going
suck.
to talk to the cheese. That was incorrect. Alright.
I'm sure it has something very useful, interesting to say.
Trademark Look at can of non-trademark infringing Poopsie. Ooh.
Remember, Charlene, old food never dies. It
And
just
hot
goes.
sauce.
bad.
Okay. Alright, so the fridge we have rated.
There's nothing inside except an empty glass.
I'm gonna take that. You never know when you might need an empty glass.
There's nothing inside. There's nothing inside. There's nothing inside. There's nothing inside.
This one doesn't have a handle.
There's nothing inside.
She opened it anyway.
There's nothing inside. There's nothing inside.
Okay, cool. There appears to be nothing inside. Alright. So, this looks front door-ish. Nope, it's a fireplace. Great. This house...
That's where the mailbox is in Harry Potter, right?
There's a lot of wood paneling in this house.
Clock looks
Yes, there is. That's a lot of wood.
Maybe more highly rendered and smoother pendulum action.
Now, what are you going to do with all that wood?
Yay, the Mailtron 3000!
Hi there, George.
It's like there's nothing inside.
Great timing.
You still around, Dolores? Thought you'd have left this podunk of a town by now.
Are you sure there's nothing inside?
Soon.
Inside the mailbox? That'd be a real trip.
That's not gonna make your Uncle Chuck happy.
He'll just have to deal with it. What brings you all the way out here?
I have your special magazine here.
Ooh.
Oh, I've been waiting for that.
Been waiting for my special magazine.
It's what we dedicated government employees
Special
do.
magazine.
Walk all the way out into the country to deliver a magazine.
It's Bite Me World, the best computer magazine ever.
Bite me. Wow.
Okay.
Mamugus Phlegm.
Mucus Phlegm Games.
Mucus.
Mucus. Do we have what it takes? Just complete and mail in this comprehensive programming test, and you could be on your way.
Is the comprehensive programming test to write a game that they will then sell and not give you any credit for?
Probably.
Yeah, that seems legit.
Wow, an ad for a job at Mucus Phlegm Games, my favorite game.
So I wonder if the 2 M's is a reference to scum with 2 M's.
Well, maybe, because dial in with the modem and fill out the job application, then mail it, then get a job, then escape. Okay. Well, we know our quest.
Hi, Doug. What are you digging?
Hi, Doug.
Hi, Dolores. I'm just digging stuff in the front green. Mostly holes. But then I buries them again, all neat and tidy.
Okay, Doug. You're doing a good job.
Ta, Dolores.
He's not doing a good job. He's doing an excellent job.
So, do we think this is the Maniac Mansion?
Um,
House updated?
I feel like it.
Yeah.
I mean, that transport puzzle seemed very legit.
That and the pendulum clock. Okay, so back upstairs to our bedroom. Wrong. More up the stairs. Alright, we're gonna have to make a computer game now.
It's very meta.
Yeah.
It's my state-of-the-art Commodore 64.
Oh my gosh, use it, don't look at it.
So that actually reminds me that my daughters play this Leapfrog game. And one of the games on the Leapfrog is making a video game. So the meta has gone all the way down to the young child and toddler level of video games within video games.
Then print out the application and send it to Mucus Phlegm. We'll get back to you in exactly 5 days.
Exactly 5 days.
Dolores A. Edmund, or should we say Dell, because we want
sexist? Yeah, I think Dell
come across
because
gender neutral,
or not influence the bias sensors unknowingly.
Right.
Thank you. What is your address?
I don't know, man. Well, what state do these weirdos live in? Do we even know?
Ooh, yeah, I don't. I can look it up if you want me to.
Yeah.
All right, hang on a second.
Oh, I wonder. I guess I could have looked at my magazine.
Oh
well. Oh well.
Let's go here. Nope, that's not right. Wyoming? Nope. Virginia? Definitely not. Okay, so let's forget this. Let's do it this way.
Ypod, while you were gone, I already killed off one of the main characters.
Yeah, we did an amazing job.
Yeah, we're not... Things aren't going so well, so...
I don't see what the answer is, so it doesn't seem to matter. Whatever state you want.
Well, we're never gonna get out. We're never gonna escape if we don't pick one.
So what's the number of the address? I can't read it.
They're all 5858 Edmond Drive. Thimbleweed Park. The question is just what state is it?
Right. Okay. So I'm googling now.
As long as we two are still alive, it's okay. We two are still alive.
Apparently, the answer is Wyoming.
Wyoming. Ah, that's so good.
Noted. Next, what's your programming language of
I love
choice?
BASIC.
The language you are most proficient in.
I love BASIC. Ooh, but
yes.
We also know Pascal.
Right. But fill it out however you like, but the place that told me was Wyoming. It also said BASIC, so.
Okay. Well, in her journal, she wrote I love BASIC, but on the cover, she has that she likes Pascal. Or just has written Pascal. I wonder if the answer is all of the above.
I think it is.
Yeah, I think it's...
Please answer the following questions about our proprietary mucus programming language. You must get all of the questions right to submit your application.
Cool.
Okay, first question. This is an easy one. Next question. Also an easy one. Reference counted. A little harder. Debugging is on a second monitor.
Okay.
Last question. Ouch. This is going to take some thinking.
Now we have to answer, huh?
Exclusive OR.
XOR, of course. XOR is always the one you answer with.
Programming test. Congratulations, you passed the mucus phlegm programming test.
Yay!
Yay!
Good job.
I answered all the mucus questions correctly. I'm ready to print out the application. I printed my job application, but the page is blank.
It's printed in secret ink.
The printer is out of ink.
Invisible ink.
Oh no, the printer's out of ink.
It's Uncle Chuck's new invention, the Printron 3000.
Alright, well, I guess I'll go get the door. Since I'm apparently the only one who lives in this house and no one else ever does anything. Even though we have an employee in the yard digging a hole.
Anyway, it's a mansion. I mean, when you have a mansion, you need someone to take care of it for you. Where's the butler?
Hi again, George.
It's not like a government employee to make a mistake, but I forgot to deliver this important letter for your Uncle Chuck.
He's busy in his workshop and can't be disturbed. I'll take it for him.
Okay, Dolores, here it is. And remember, it's illegal to
I'll
open someone
definitely
else's mail.
remember that.
Punishable by a $50,000 fine and/or 5 years in jail.
Yep.
Thanks, George. That's good to know.
Okay.
That is good to know.
It's a very serious federal offense. Alright. But why? I dialed in with the modem and I filled out the job application, so why is this not checkmarked? I just haven't mailed it. Okay.
I don't know. Maybe we have to do it again because it knows you didn't print it out correctly. Like until the ink is in the toner is in the printer.
I'd better not open it. Uncle Chuck would know if I read it if the envelope is ripped.
Are we gonna have to find his stupid office
I
now?
printed my job application.
Now we have to solve that puzzle.
Ugh, we have to solve the door puzzle.
Oh, hey, maybe the printer's out of ink. Maybe we can use our bottle of wine as an ink substitute. That's what you do in games like this.
It's hot sauce. Hold on.
It's hot sauce. It looks kind of like squid ink.
Okay. Alright, so
kitchen is not the office.
Basically, all we can do is kitchen, fireplace, front door.
Clean.
I suppose there's a possibility that his workshop is not within the house.
I don't want to open it.
Okay, fine.
I don't want to open it.
Don't open it then.
He's moved. He's digging a different spot.
It's very dry firewood.
He's also really short.
Digging.
Okay. Looks like we gotta solve that puzzle no matter. Okay, thank you. Yeah, you're doing an excellent job of digging. So, here we go.
I still get lost after all these years.
You still get lost after all these years. That's definitely a Maniac Mansion reference, right? After all these years.
Checking every door. Sorry, Wilhelm.
I mean, some of them are coming out, and some of them are going in. I'm out of that one a lot.
I still get lost after all these years.
What if I go...
Where am I?
Okay.
Where am I?
So
I don't know.
They're two-way.
Yes, they are two-way. They don't always line up in the same direction. You know what? I'm looking this one up because this kind of puzzle is just not fun. It's consistent. It is consistent.
Just have to keep going.
There is a puzzle sort of like this in Persona 5, and it's one of those like game ruining and raging type of puzzles where it's like
I hope my dad and Uncle Chuck
you have to float through these anti-gravity rings,
most
but
of the
there's
machinery at the pillow factory is lying fallow. I've come
you
up
know a
with
bunch
this,
of switches you have to throw to get them to
plan
line up,
repurpose
and
them.
you have to go back and forth and
use
back
them
and
to
forth.
make, you know, plush toys.
Franklin, you idiot! The company is Pillowtronics, not stupid plush toytronics. We make pillows! What do you think that would do to our credibility, our reputation?
Okay, Chuck, you're right.
I mean,
but,
isn't...
I was up all night working on the business plan. Maybe you could just, you know, look at it.
Oh, look, there's ink.
No, no, no! It's a pillow factory!
Are you two fighting again? I'm getting so sick
Oh,
of
good
this.
grief.
You're brothers. Take a chill pill. You started the pillow factory together. Won't you ever stop fighting about it?
Nothing you need to worry about, Dolores. Right, Franklin, old brother?
Ah, yes. You know, your uncle and I were just, you know, talking business. I have some work to do.
Dolores, can you get my .8mm point-tip soldering iron?
You know, Uncle Chuck, you should use a 2mm flat tip, and you never heat your solder hot enough.
That's my favorite
Thanks for
niece.
sassing
I can't
me,
wait for you to take
whippersnapper.
over the pillow factory. I know you'll keep the Edmund pillow dream alive.
Yeah, no, totally. Anywho, don't mind me.
I'm not seeing the door puzzle in here at all as I'm reading through the walkthrough. It's like we're doing this so backwards from the way the walkthrough does. It's insane.
Dolores, how many? Oh, Dolores, Dolores.
It's a defunct robot prototype.
Oh, Dolores,
Oh, shut up, dude.
He's a work of art. I'm looking. It's Uncle Chuck's custom-built multi-band oscilloscope with phase.
Hello, my favorite niece.
Hey, what's up? Holy cow.
Uncle Chuck, I have something for you.
What is it, Dolores?
It's
a letter George
letter.
the postman just delivered.
Oh, I've been expecting this. I'll deal with it.
Oh, never mind. You solved it.
Yeah, no, like, I totally did, like, 5 minutes ago. Sorry. I forgot you can't hear the game, so you wouldn't know that I solved it.
It's okay.
It's cool, it's cool.
It's cool.
Uncle Chuck, do you have any new printer ribbons?
I solved it. I'm working on the printer ribbon
Buy new
now.
ribbons, I just
Yes.
myself. Printer ink is a scam.
Printer ink is a scam because I just invented it.
Of course.
Yeah, but it is actually a scam. That's
Thanks,
terrible.
Uncle Chuck.
I disabled the
Hello, my favorite niece.
sensors on one of my printers that tell if you put like real ink in it or not. And it worked better after that. Alright, I'm just gonna,
I just wanted to say how much I love you, Uncle Chuck.
hilarious.
I love you too, Dolores. I can't wait for
She
you
didn't
to take
say
over
what
the
I
pillow
told her to
factory
say.
and restore the
No. They're like, you're not actually in control of this.
Okay.
It's an interesting collection of things because we've had a lot of those kinds of things where we haven't actually said exactly what the dialogue says we're gonna do. So we gave it to him. Now we've taken it back, and he's already had it. Now he won't remember. Oh, now he'll still remember it. Oh. It was a good thought. I was thinking the exact same thing. You just acted on it faster than I could talk.
Okay. Alright, I know how to get back to my room from here.
Just walk.
I'm just gonna walk. These doors are stupid.
Those doors are so stupid.
It was just like, open every single door until you figure out which one's his office. Use ink on Printron.
That should do it. The ribbon is now fully inked. It's my state-of-the-art.
Yeah, it's your state-of-the-art. No, use your state-of-the-art. Yay!
1,200 baud. So blazingly fast.
So fast.
Oh, there's no paper in the Printron 3000.
Oh, okay, fine. Use the blank paper in the Printron 3000.
The blank paper is back.
You know, I'm an old school guy, and I'm an old school computer guy, and even I don't remember 1,200 baud modems. Not really.
No.
The slowest I remember ever using would be a 2800.
I'm trying to remember what my first one was. 2800 sounds about right. The first way I ever connected to the internet was via Prodigy.
Yep, I remember them. I don't know if no, they were definitely not the first one I used to connect to the internet. The first one I used to connect to the internet was through GE, actually. General Electric.
And then we went from Prodigy to CompuServe, and maybe from there AOL. And then,
I did use AOL briefly, but it was a terrible experience. So.
Yeah, but we went as soon as cable was a thing. We kind of went to cable.
I hope I get the job.
I remember when we went to cable, like, Comcast had a single machine in the Comcast sales office that was connected to cable internet. So you could go and try cable internet and see what it was like.
So blazingly fast.
And it was so fast compared to anything else. Like, it was like, what? It's like magic, you know?
And people just don't understand how slow modems were.
No. They, like, that you would click on something to open, and then you would have to do something else for a minute. You know?
He's still digging.
Why can't I use the letter...
Open this in my room, just in case it's really bad news.
Oh, a week went by, I guess.
Yes, 5 days. When we were talking, she was covered in cobwebs, and her face was skeletal. And meanwhile, Doug is still digging.
Jam Pound, are you a whippersnapper? Is that why the...
Yeah, Jam Pound's a whippersnapper.
Ah.
He's about 20... No, he can't be 20 years younger than us, but a good 15 years younger than us. Somewhere in that range. Because, you know, we're old fogies now.
So he doesn't know a pre-cable internet. He doesn't know dial-up.
These things, baud, what's baud, right?
And the noise it used to make, which is like permanently ingrained in the brain of everyone who's ever used dial-up.
I can still make that noise. There are people who actually can make that noise well enough with their mouths to actually establish a connection.
No, that means I'm stuck in Thimbleweed Park and have to take over the pillow
Okay,
factory.
fine. Just friggin' open it.
I'd better not open it.
Okay,
Uncle
open
Chuck,
this.
Okay, but if it's a... Come on, Dolores, open that. Okay, but... Okay.
4 times the charm.
It's a job offer from
Super excited.
Yay!
I'm so excited. Can't wait to tell Uncle Chuck. He'll be so proud.
Yeah,
But
probably
first...
A moonwalk.
Jam Pound had to use dial-up once. That must have been a horrifying experience for someone your age.
If you're going backwards, it's a horrifying experience. At the time, it was amazing because you didn't know any better, right? And I think I spent most of my time actually using things on 56,000, the 56K modems. Those were very, very commonplace in the mid to late 90s. But yeah, there have been times when my computers were so slow they couldn't keep up with my typing.
Well, I remember writing papers on word processors. So, I mean, that's how old I am. Those were things that we had before computers. Okay, let's go talk to our uncle.
Hey, Uncle, we're leaving because we got a cool job now.
That's cool
Bye.
with you, right?
We still love you, but we're leaving.
Hello, my favorite niece.
You should be nicer to my father. He just
I'll
wants to
sass
help.
you right before I
Franklin
leave.
is well-meaning, I will give you that. But he just doesn't have the same passion and vision for pillows that you and I have.
Our desire to be sassy has not really played out well.
Okay, let's see if she'll actually...
Uncle Chuck, great news.
Yes, Dolores, what is it, my dear future leader of Pillowtronics?
Here. Read
Wow, no, we just broke his heart.
You're what? You're giving up the opportunity to run Pillowtronics to be a game programmer?
Yes, that's what I've always wanted to do. Not run Pillowtronics. I'm leaving on the first bus out of Thimbleweed Park.
Cool.
Then Dolores,
Successfully completing the flashback. That's the word.
That's 20 million in
Yeah, but we still have the letter, so he never read what was in it. So we've affected the future. Possibly.
Dolores broke Uncle Chuck's heart and started programming those murder simulators.
I mean, they weren't all murder simulators in 1987.
Step for her, sweetie. Stop her.
In fact, very few of them were.
Yeah. Sweet Uncle Chuck's inheritance.
Sure, we'll get right on that.
I'm sure you have cats to feed, sweetie.
You have cats to feed?
Because I'm all single, career woman-y.
And she's single career woman-y too, of a different kind.
Okay, so we still can't fingerprint the murder weapon because of this bullshit with the tape. And because of that, we can't get the Fingertron report. So we still have to find the stupid hotel, which is...
But you got the tube for the pigeons, right? I thought she did that.
My guess is that
just
the
because you haven't given it to them yet?
Down the Pigeon Street. So I just need to go back.
I haven't seen Reyes for a while.
Yeah, girl, he's dead. Like he's like totally dead. We killed him. We killed that guy. Like
we're gonna find his body soon though. Because we gotta collect his dust.
Are we gonna find his body? I mean, like, if we can't pick up his dust and there's something I can't do because we don't have Reyes' dust, I'm gonna be so mad.
And that you should not have to worry about that. Scanning ahead, it does appear that it's purely collectible.
Yay! Okay.
But there's a bunch of them.
All right, you stupid pigeons.
I don't know how to use this tube.
No time to talk. We have to fix this slight leak.
Okay, I got your thing.
I'd really like to explore.
Oh, whoops. Sorry.
Street's closed until we fix this
mouse
leak.
fumble.
I got you your WC67 tube.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All fixed. Here's our card in case you need any more plumbing help.
We'll just clean up here and be gone soon.
So far, I fixed all the plumbings in this town. Okay, speck of dust. There's some kind of saloon-looking thing. There's the newspaper.
Welcome to the Thimbleweed
Chuck
Nickel.
Edmund wins $1
8
million.
years of experience and 2 degrees in journalism
Chuck
tells
Edmund
me
is
you're
like
fed.
the townsperson.
Right, now he's the guy in charge of the pillow.
Investigating the murder.
No, but he's dead now, because remember they all went to his funeral?
Body found in the river.
The sheriff
I'll
said.
send my best reporter to check it out in the morning. Know who my best reporter is?
You?
Clark Kent.
If this damn town wasn't such a podunk, I'd have a couple of Pulitzers by now.
Sure you would. You know, if you were capable of winning a Pulitzer, you probably wouldn't work at this paper.
She just wants to work for her hometown paper, that's all.
Why? You plan on moving here?
Isn't that just random information I'm passing along? I was reading an article in the New York Times about this guy who lives in South America and is the last person on Earth who speaks this language, this one language. And linguists are trying to get him to help them record it, but he just doesn't feel like it.
Wow.
And he doesn't see why it's his problem.
It's not his problem.
And it's not his problem. It's really interesting. Yeah, what's the deal with your sheriff, man?
Your sheriff?
And your coroner.
And yeah.
He is an oddball, but so is everyone.
But so is everyone. So is everyone.
Chuck died.
I think we have a Day of the Tentacle reference down here in the right corner.
The Nickel News.
We'll need a complete press.
Oh, the tentacles. I see it. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I didn't see it until you called it out.
Is a strong press.
Don't you mean the Fifth Amendment?
Nope. That sets out rules for indictment by grand jury in eminent domain and protects the right to due process.
Don't you mean the Ninth Amendment?
Nope. That protects rights not enumerated in the Constitution.
Okay. Chuck, tell me more about that Chuck guy.
He pretty much ran
the pillow
town
magnet.
through the 50s and owns the giant pillow factory. Well, owned. He died a few days ago. His niece Dolores and her sister Lenore stand to inherit.
So that must be why he calls it
Pillow
Pillow Tech.
Fighting.
Pillowtron, right?
You know, I've completely lost track.
Yeah. Pillow
He started the
Soft.
pillow factory with
Is
his
it
brother
Pillow
Franklin
Soft?
in the late 30s to make pillows
Is
for
the
war
pillow a
effort.
joke on
Pillows win
Microsoft?
wars was their
Soft.
slogan. The factory and Chuck were
Oh,
the
but it's not just
center of the
Microsoft, because that's
Thimbleweed social
software
scene of
in
the
general.
50s.
Software.
Like the whole thing, he's making software, which pillows, they're super soft.
Jeez, I'm just really not that into pillows. Jam, we do not know why there are giant pigeons. They're the Pigeon Brothers.
But they're actually sisters.
And they're sisters. And they repair
And they're plumbers.
plumbing things. Except they don't.
And-
We do.
Nice.
Right, and they're looking for a signal. Something about a signal. The signal is very strong.
Wonder what Ray
Yes.
got himself into. Rookie must. It's a map of the Thimbleweed Park County area.
Alright, so there's a map, there's a printing press, there's a copy machine
It's
if
a
I
color
need it.
Copytron 3000.
There's all these, you know, whatever. They wrote a bunch of headlines.
These must contain journalistic.
Okay, we're
gold.
leaving.
Or
This was a waste of time. I just want to get to the hotel.
We got information.
Did we? I'm not looking at any of that right now. We're going to go to the hotel and check something off our list, or I'm going to get... Oh, the post office. Open all night. Please mail something.
You got any ransom swag?
Hey, what's up, Willie?
I'm a federal agent, and I have some questions for you.
Ah.
You know anything about the body found by the bridge?
A body? I thought that was a log wearing a suit.
Got any ransom swag? Why would we have ransom swag?
What's that in your pocket? Looks like a wallet.
I don't have a wallet. I'm a bum.
Hand it over and save us both a lot of trouble.
We're fed from the 80s. We're not that concerned about warrants.
Well, I mean, we were very concerned about warrants when we weren't picking things up in the sewers.
Look, it's in plain sight. I don't even need a warrant to
It's
beat
in
you for
plain
it.
sight.
Exactly.
I don't even need a warrant to beat you for it.
It's mine. Finders keepers.
Give me your...
Hand over the damn wallet.
Well, I can't give it to you. What would I put my money in?
I don't care.
I don't care.
It's not my...
It's not so easy, is it, Hotshot?
I've had enough.
See, I really can't read these letters. I thought you were asking for a mallet.
Well, I may be a drunk bum, but I know my rights, and you need a warrant.
Okay.
Look, you find me another wallet to keep all
No, he used to be somebody. He was a watch repairman and violin repairman. He knows his stuff. He deals with rich clientele.
And or famous ones. The rich and or famous.
Yes. Gotta be at least one.
Good wallets.
We'll play it your way. For now.
Okay, we're gonna talk later.
We'll talk later. Don't leave town.
Probably near your sewer home.
You got any secondhand crystals?
No.
Not
I don't think so.
But I'm starting to get a bit worried about.
Not that I actually care, but I am starting to get worried.
Secondhand crystals?
Okay. So I'm gonna save the game, which is Control S. Since we've been...
Don't save over the autosave.
You got any gluten-free?
It has auto saving along, but
okay. Cool. Because I feel like we're gonna have to talk to him for a while, and we've been doing this for 2 hours.
Well, I mean, we haven't been playing the game the entire 2 hours, but we've been streaming for 2 hours. So,
yeah. And we've been playing the game for 1 hour and 45 minutes, actually.
Still putting a good time.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of experience here, and this is a great throwback to the old style of games. It's a little bit better programmed in the sense that it's got some modern upgrades, so it's not quite as tedious as actually playing Day of the Tentacle.
Right.
But it's got the same kind of humor, the exact same style of graphics, the same controls. So if you like those old style of games, you're going to enjoy this one. And even if you just want to play this one because you want to see what those are like, you're getting the full experience, really.
Yeah. I think it's good. I mean, it's no worse than any of those other adventure games, and where it will be better is you won't have game-breaking issues like some of those. If you didn't pick up the widget,
the right thing at the right time, restart the whole game.
Everything if you don't have 50 saves from every step along the way. And the modern adventure games don't have those problems. So.
And this one is highly unlikely to. The fact that you managed to kill Reyes is almost certainly not going to break the game.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Reyes is supposed to die, but, you know.
I think he may have killed him early, though.
Too much for Reyes and he left town.
Yeah, maybe Reyes wasn't supposed to go down that aisle, so. Alright, well, this was Thimbleweed Park. This is what we got in the star. I'm pretty happy with it. There were 2 games we got in the star that I liked. So, that I was like, no, I would have bought this if I'd been paying attention. And I bought 5 things. So, with a total of $12 to get 2 games.
Worked out pretty well, even if the other
good.
ones are crap, which they probably aren't. It's not like they're terrible.
Yeah, the other ones probably aren't terrible. They're just probably not necessarily stuff I would have spent money on.
So, but, good job, good old games. Unfortunately, that sale seems to be over. You can't get any for yourself.
Can't buy any stars now, no.
But hopefully you enjoyed us playing ours.
Yeah, so we'll be back on, what, Tuesday for sure, next Tuesday.
Sure. The next time we have anything, next Tuesday, yeah.
Right. And then maybe prior to that.
Because we got to finish off Bastion still.
Right.
If we can work out the scheduling. Yeah. I have the week off, so we might actually be able to.
Maybe do some rando streaming. All right. Well, thanks for watching us open our star. And this was our first PC experience, so hopefully it went smoothly. It felt like it did.
Give us some feedback.
Yeah,
we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
You got any secondhand crystals?